Guys, today I will be sharing how to make Pina Colada cake. We're gonna do the pineapple filling first. I've got 450 grams of pineapple in here. For these ingredients, you can use half only because this is a lot. It can make 2 batches of pineapple filling. So this is the crushed pineapple, which is 450 grams. Now I'm gonna add half a cup of sugar. And then this is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch or corn flour. Then we're gonna move on to the stove and then let this boil or until the mixture becomes translucent or clear, just like this. Again, you can have the recipe. This is a lot. And this is now ready. We're gonna transfer this into a bowl and let it cool down completely. For the cake, we're gonna need 8 egg yolks, 100 ml of oil, 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut. This is 1/3 cup of pineapple crush. I drained well, making sure that it's dry so we don't add any more liquid into the cake. So after draining, measure 1/3 cup of the pineapple. And then this is 80 grams of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We need 1 teaspoon of coconut essence. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 100 ml of coconut cream or coconut oil, and 200 grams of cake flour. So sieve the cake flour and the salt. Set this aside. Combine the oil and the coconut milk or coconut cream. Set this aside as well. Combine the sugar and the egg yolks using an electric beater or a whisk. Whisk this together until it is light pale yellow. Just like this. And now we will add the coconut essence, which is 1 teaspoon. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla as well. Give it a quick mix. Now we can add the liquid ingredients, which is the oil and the coconut milk or coconut cream. Now I'm switching off to my spatula. Add the desiccated coconut and the crushed pineapple. Finally, we can add the flour mixture. Then just combine this using the folding method. Once it is well combined, we will set this aside and we're gonna move on to the meringue. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, 100 grams of granulated sugar, and 8 egg whites. So we're gonna begin by beating the egg whites. Once it is frothy, we can add the cream of tartar. Continue beating. At this point, we can slowly or gradually add the granulated sugar. Once the sugar is all in, continue beating until we reach the steeping stage. And this is now the steeping stage. Now we're gonna combine the egg yolk batter into the meringue in 3 additions using the folding method. This is the last addition of the meringue. By the way, your oven should be preheated at 160 to 165 degrees Celsius. And I've got 2 cake pans, which is 8 by 3 that I lined with parchment paper, but I do not grease the pan. We're gonna divide the batter into 2. And then we will bake this again in a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius for about 35 to 40 minutes. And this is what it looks like after baking. Now it is important to flip the cake pan upside down and let it cool down completely. I have a tutorial on how to make Swiss meringue buttercream. I'll put the link below. And now to make it coconut flavor, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of coconut cream or coconut milk and then 1 teaspoon of coconut essence. Again, I'll put the link below on how to make Swiss meringue buttercream. And this is now ready. We're gonna assemble the cake now. So we need a cake board at the bottom of the cake so we could lift it up. So this is my first layer. I'm gonna spread a thin layer of the Swiss meringue buttercream. And now I will add the pineapple filling. And then put the second cake on top. And then just ice the cake. I started on top and then I work my way on the side of the cake. And then just spread icing on the side of the cake. And then continue doing this until you're happy on how your cake looks like. On the decoration that I did, the icing doesn't need to be perfect. So I'm just roughly icing my cake. I didn't do crumb coat as well. You can do crumb coat if you like. I'm just gonna keep coming back and forth until I do not see any cake that is exposed. So at this point, I'm just gonna run my spatula and turn my turntable to decorate the cake just like this. So I'll create a rustic look on my cake. And then I've got these toasted coconut chips that I buy from the shops, but you can use desiccated coconut that you can toast on your own on the stove if you can find this. This is optional anyway. So now I just gonna put the toasted coconut chips on the side of my cake, but not all the way around, just at the bottom. And now this is optional as well. I've got um, pineapple pieces that I'll cut or I'll slice in half. And then I'm just gonna put it on top of the cake, just like so. I've got leftover glazed cherries from my pineapple jelly, so I'm putting it here as well, just to have a little bit of contrast. And I'm adding more coconut chips on the top. And this is now finished. I'm gonna transfer this to my cake platter. And this is the finished product. This is so easy to make, so I hope you give them a try. And it tastes really good. And just to show you what it looks like when you slice the cake. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!